right, we welcome you back to Minor League Baseball, the show. It is the first game of this 4-game set between the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks and the San Antonio Missions. Well, we got another 4-game set, and currently we are in the first game. Well, we got the rest of the schedule we're going to tell you about as you've made your way to the live broadcast of MILB, the show. We got, after the final game with Corpus Christi, the Tulsa Drillers will come in for a 3-game set. Then the Springfield Cardinals will come in. And then after that, a 3-game set with the Arkansas Travelers. The series continues tomorrow for Game 2 of this 4-game set. And most likely, it'll be Children Awareness Day. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, follow the missions all season long or any of your AA teams with the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball. You can download that on any smartphone. Right now, get out your scorecards. We got your starting lineups. First for the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks. Leading off and playing in center field, Carl Blanco. Blanco at center. Shortstop Domingo Garcia will be batting second for Corpus Christi. Garcia as short. Batting third, the designated hitter, Angel Valdez. Valdez, the DH. Batting fourth and first baseman, A.J. Reed at left. Conley catching. Mound for Corpus Christi, Greg Brewer. Brewer, tonight's Corpus Christi Hooks pitcher. And now, here's the starting lineup for your San Antonio Missions. Designated hitter, Carmen Castilla. Castilla, the Alan Cordoba. Cordoba at left. Freddie Nunez, the catcher, will bat fifth for San Antonio. Nunez catching. Sean Bird. Right fielder Lane Clark will bat seventh for San Antonio. Clark at right. John Gonzalez will bat eighth for San Antonio. Gonzalez at first. Felix Balladares will be the shortstop as he rounds out the batting order for San Antonio. Balladares as short. And on the mound for San Antonio, Kevin Alvarez. Alvarez, tonight's Missions pitcher. And there is your starting lineups.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Kevin Alvarez takes the mound for the home team in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws, I call it a sweeper. It's kind of it's a hybrid between a slider and a curveball. It's a big sweeping breaking ball. And if he has a good one, you'll see lots of swings and misses early on.
Striding into the box, Carl Blanco. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Yeah, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Push to the right side. A spin and a throw. And a spin throw got him at first. Had to hustle there, but a very nice play for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
So striding forward now, Domingo Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And that one just missed outside. 1-1. Hit out towards second. Worth ranges to his right. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, designated hitter, Angel Valdez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Angel Valdez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cordova is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Greg Brewer, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Ready now, John Worth. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, John Worth.
Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. Davis has got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
So coming to the plate, Angel Rosales. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia moving to his right. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting third, designated hitter, Carmen Castilla.
Coming to the plate now, Carmen Castilla. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And now pitch on the way. Soft liner to the left side. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. That's a tough take. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Hit out towards second. Worth has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rosales is there. 2 gone.
Batting six, left fielder.
Now to the plate, Roger Root. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1. There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Hit to first. Gonzalez fields it cleanly, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Stepping in, Richard Conley. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Rounded down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Hooks lead it 1-0. Alan Cordoba hits next.
Leading off for the mission, left fielder, Alan Cordoba.
Here's the first pitch to him. Rounded back up the middle. To his left, Garcia. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff. Making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. Lopez is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Skied into straightaway right. Lopez giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So stepping in, Salvador Lopez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Salvador Lopez.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
The count's 1-1.
Swings through it for strike number 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Spain shading to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Carl Blanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Carl Blanco goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Striding in once again, Domingo Garcia. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power. Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and gets you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
A.J. Reed will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Garcia on second. Valdez on at first with 2 down. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Into the box, Lane Clark, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Into the box, John Gonzalez. This is flared out towards second. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Felix Valladares.
Now at the plate, Felix Valladares. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Davis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. In now, Roger Root, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Changeup in for a strike. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Valladares has a play. And that's the third out. Ready for another chance. John Worth comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Angel.
Stepping in, Angel Rosales. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. The second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Richard Conley.
Leading up for the hook.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Salvador Lopez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. To 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but Clearly, he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alan Cordova. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, Alan Cordova.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Standing in now, Freddie Nunez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, third baseman, Sean Spain.
Ready now, Sean Spain. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. Now in the box, Lane Clark. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in now, John Gonzalez. And he hits it hard to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Domingo Garcia. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. It's 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Rosales is there, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Angel Valdez.
Ready once again, Angel Valdez. He singled his last time up. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Cordova is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Felix Valadares. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, John Worth.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, John Worth. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Angel Rosales.
Coming to the plate now, Angel Rosales. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Garcia ranging up the middle on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Back here for Texas League Baseball on MLB Network. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. J.D. Davis the next at bat. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Into the box, Roger Ruth, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hard on the ground toward short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Christopher Pace. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
1 ball, no strikes to count. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses off the plate.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 2-2. And this one's tapped foul to home plate. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he just misses with a curveball.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Hooks are out in front here, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Carmen Castilla, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Alan Cordoba hits next. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Now batting, catcher, Freddie.
Digging in once again, Freddie Nunez. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Sean Spain hit the other way out toward right field. Lopez has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Digging in and looking for more, Lane Clark. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First offering on its way. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Ready once again, John Gonzalez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Garcia is calling for it. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another shot now, Salvador Lopez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Salvador Lopez.
The 0-1 delivery. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Rosales patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Carl Blanco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, and it's even at 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Fouled away. Gonzalez in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready for another chance. Angel Valdez. First offering on its way. 4-1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Miguel Diaz enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down on the fists and a jam shot to the right side. Gonzalez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. John Del Gustave is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61.
Striding in once again, Felix Valladares.
Leading off for San Antonio.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Blanco is right there, one down.
Now batting. Second
Ready now, John Worth.
Worth.
First delivery to him on the way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-1 pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And he'll pull into second with one away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Angel Rosales as he drives a liner to right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
Now batting. A designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carmen Castilla. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 2-2. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. He was great all night long. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Nunez is under it. 2 gone. So digging in now, Roger Ruth. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. And we are tied 2-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alan Cordova, looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Pace right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 00, Freddie Nunez.
In now, Freddie Nunez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line is third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Sean Spain.
Now in the box, Sean Spain earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. So striding in, Christopher Case, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Christopher Case becomes the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Lined hard toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Carl Blanco is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Gonzalez is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Domingo Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Worth has a play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Into the box, Lane Clark, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Lane Clark.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Standing in now, John Gonzalez as he rips it on the ground to second. One there, back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Felix Baladares. He's set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Next will be the designated hitter, Angel Valdez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Now here it comes. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Nope.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
It's 1-2.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
A.J. Reed is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air, out to right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, JD Davis.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Davis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
High in the air out to center field. Rosales has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th, and we are tied 2-2. Greg Frederick takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Trying to pick things up where we left off. John Worth, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. Stepping in, Angel Rosales. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Carmen Castilla, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Blanco is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Alan Cordova hits next. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. 11 innings can't decide it. On to the 12th. Still tied. Ready for another chance. Roger Root. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The next 0-2. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening, so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christopher Hayes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are tied 2-2. Ready once again, Freddie Nunez.
Leading off for the Lakers, catcher, Freddie Nunez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to short. Garcia scoops it up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batter, third baseman.
Striding in once again, Sean Spain. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Lane Clark. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Stepping in now, John Gonzalez. High in the air out to center field. Blanco is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating. 13th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in once again, Salvador Lopez. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone, a home run.
Well, if somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here, We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Into the box now, Paul Blanco. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Stepping into the box, Domingo Garcia. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box, Angel Valdez. And a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Still 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
2 out, nobody on. Hit softly on the ground to third. Spain is up with it, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8-ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. The Hooks lead it 3-2. Brian Espinoza comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Garcia comes up with it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, second baseman, John Worth.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, John Worth. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now. No buttons come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Carmen Castilla. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a soft liner on to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Greg Frederick earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
And so the Missions lost tonight's game to the Corpus Christi Hooks, as we have went 13 innings and most likely all was scoreless. Well, tonight's game went extra innings because of the rain and thunderstorms that went on in San Antonio, and most likely it was not a very good night for even baseball. Well, the game went on anyways, as the Corpus Christi Hooks takes the W from the first game out of this 4-game set with San Antonio, and most likely we're going to have many more to come. Tomorrow, game 2 of this 4-game set between Corpus Christi and San Antonio, as the series continues for tomorrow. Let's hope the weather clears up tomorrow as the Missions play baseball with Corpus Christi, and most likely the rain will not be the biggest factor of the ball game. Throughout the whole game, the rain has been a biggest factor for everybody watching. But anyway, it was a done deal. Corpus Christi wins it. Well, tonight's final score, 3-2, as the Hooks defeat their opponent, the Missions. Well, before we go, let's go over runs, hits, and errors. Corpus Christi, 3 runs on 7 hits and no errors. They left no one on base. For San Antonio, 2 runs on 15 hits and no errors. Well, the losing streak comes to an end as San Antonio tried claiming their 8th winning streak in the part of the next 4 games. But anyway, that all gets erased. Well, anyway, we'll see y'all back tomorrow for the second game of San Antonio Missions out of this 4-game set with the Corpus Christi Hooks.